Hello everybody, welcome to this live. Tonight we are going to talk about Bitcoin and I have some analysis about Bitcoin for you. I recommend you to watch this live video carefully until the end because this live might help you to take the wise decision in financial markets. And let's begin. As you can see, Bitcoin price right now is $38,700 and market is moving up gradually. We don't have any kind of a strong movement to the upside. We have some sort of gradual movement, which is a little bit scary right now. I think we are going to see another dump in the upcoming days. And I recommend you to use stop losses in cryptocurrency market because we might see another dump in the upcoming days or upcoming weeks. I think we are going to touch somewhere around $30,000 again. So I'm going to tell you why this is my opinion in this live video, and let's rotate. Yeah, let me rotate and we can begin. What is this? Nothing. Okay, my camera is a little bit dirty, but I just cleaned it. I don't know why. As you can see, Bitcoin right now is $38,700. Market is moving up gradually. If you take a look at line chart, you can see the three driver pattern is being formed here. The first top is here, the second top is here, the third top is here. If we see another big red candle in 4-hour time frame, I think we are going to see some lower prices. In the previous live, I have mentioned that we are broken below this potential support line. We might have some pullbacks to it, and as you can see, we are pulling back to this line, but I think we need one more drop to the downside, and my analysis right now is something like this, down to the $30,000 or even lower prices. This is what I think right now, because we are having three driver, we are having some sort of weaknesses, and also Bitcoin, as you can see, fails to maintain the $39,000. Each time we see this level, we are having some rejection, and right now we are having some sort of stop hunter above this level, above the previous all-time high, above the previous high, I'm sorry. And let's check the volume. You can see that the volume is increasing. We have some sort of short pressure. I'm just waiting for some 4-hour time frame confirmation. If I take it, I can even enter short position too. And yeah, it's quite important right now. We are at the critical moment. This is what we can understand when we are checking the technical analysis of Bitcoin. Technical analysis is telling me that we are going to see some lower levels because we are below this level. We are having some sort of pullbacks to this area, and I think we are going to see some pullbacks to the lower prices, maybe 32, 31, or even $30,000. This is my opinion. I think we are going to see some lower levels. I'm going to tell you why in this video. And as you can see, the technical analysis of Bitcoin right now is not really good, but this 1-hour candle, if the big engulfing to this area, I think it's going to get confirmed that we are going to see some lower prices. But let me, this is the previous high for Bitcoin. As you can see, Bitcoin is trying to break above this previous high, but I think we are going to see some lower prices in the upcoming days. So, as you know, I have sold my Bitcoin here and the 37,000 and somewhere around $38,000. Right now, price has moved up for $700. Not a big issue. I'm still holding my position. I still have short idea for Bitcoin. And if we check some whales activity today, we will notice something really scary right now. Mr. Musabi, I think we are going to go down pretty soon. And if you check some whales activity, you can see that wallets with more than 0.1 Bitcoin, they are selling. You can see that. Wallets with more than 1 Bitcoin, they are selling too. Not really good. No, this is a bad sign actually. And also wallets with more than 10 Bitcoin. You can see this. It's really bad right now. And also wallets with more than 100 Bitcoin. If you are sad here, you can fucking leave, man. Wallets with more than 100 Bitcoin. You can see, I don't know why. And also wallets with more than 1,000 Bitcoin. Summary right now. If I want to give you some summaries, I recommend you to put a stop loss. That's all. Use a stop loss, and if we see any kind of dramatical movement, you're not going to make a huge amount of loss. I think in the short term, for example, for the next 2 weeks, the market is bearish based on these on-chain activity, which is not good. I think they are pushing the price to the upside in order to sell and in order to enter short position. This is what I think right now. And I just think using a stop loss is pretty wise these days. I myself, I have entered short position here. And if I get more confirmations, I might even enter short position again and again. So this is what I think right now. We can check USDT.D, which is going to be tether dominance. We can check tether dominance. Let me turn off the volume. For tether dominance, let me turn off everything. Maybe some trend lines like this, maybe. But you can see that we are somewhere near the previous all-time high. When tether dominance moves down, Bitcoin price moves up, okay? So right now you can see that we are below the previous all-time high, but we might have one final wave. As you can see, this trend is still too strong, and we might have another movement to the upside. And if we have another movement to the upside, Bitcoin can move down again. And I think this movement to the upside is going to be the final bearish trend for Bitcoin. Okay, this is what I think right now. I think this is going to be the final bearish trend for Bitcoin. And I don't know, the on-chain activity is not really nice these days. As you can see, exchange balance is going to move up a little bit. It's moving up a little bit. Which is a bad sign actually. I was going to say this is a good sign, it's a bad sign right now. When exchange balance is moving up, it's showing us that people are depositing Bitcoin into the exchanges in order to sell, and this is not good. And yeah, based on these data, I think we might see one final drop for Bitcoin. This is my opinion. And in the daily time frame, you can see that we had one big red candle. After that, we had a gradual movement to the upside with a small green candles, which is telling us that this whole movement is a correction. And when we have correction like this with a small candles, the outcome is usually big. We might see a big red candle like this. And right now, I recommend you to use a stop loss. Using stop loss is pretty wise these days. And yeah, and even right now, you can see another pattern is being shaped here, which is going to be some sort of, I don't know, triangle, maybe a wedge, a small rising wedge on the 4-hour time frame. In the line chart is more obvious, yeah, that we are having some sort of wedge. And I don't think about shorting altcoins. My I'm analyzing Bitcoin right now, and my opinion is short on Bitcoin, although it's not a financial advice. Okay, so what's your opinion, guys? Write down your opinion. Is it going to go down or up? No, I wanted to mention my opinion in Instagram, but I've noticed that if I mention my opinion on Instagram too much, they think that I'm forcing them to do something. That's why I'm not mentioning my idea. When can we say the market is bullish? I think we can say the market is bullish when we reach this potential bottom for Bitcoin, somewhere around 29 up to $30,000. I think after we touch this level, we can have some bullish opinion about Bitcoin, because this whole thing is moving inside this trading range right now. And if we touch somewhere around here, right now the public mind is a little bit bullish. My voice have noise. Okay, is it clear right now? Guys, is my voice clear? No? Why? Oh my God. Let me check. Okay then, I'm going to mention my final analysis about Bitcoin. This is what I think right now. This is my analysis. So, guys, is it good now? Please. Is my voice clear now? Oh my God. Okay, in order to sum up, as you can see, the on-chain activity is not pretty well right now. And also the technical analysis, we can see some triple top patterns is being formed in this area. I think, in my opinion, we are going to see one more drop for Bitcoin from this area, because we are having some sort of a stop hunter in this area too. So in my opinion, we are going to see these lower prices once more. This is my opinion, and because we might have a small uptrend to the upside, but as you can see, market is being rejected from $39,000 several of times, and when the market is getting rejected from this level too much, it's a sign that it cannot keep $40,000 right now, and we are having this final trend, this final leg, because of India news. They are accepting Bitcoin with 30% tax. It's too much actually, but they are accepting cryptocurrency. If you make profit, you have to pay 30% in the India. Imagine you are living in the India and you are paying 30% of tax. That's not good. No, not good. But in order to sum up, I think this is a final bullish trend. We might even see a little bit higher prices, but I think we are going to see another rejection for Bitcoin, and after that, we might see some higher levels. After we touch 30 or even $29,000, we might even touch higher levels. And this is my analysis about Bitcoin. And if this live video was useful for you, I recommend to give me some thumbs up. And also don't forget that we have this trend line too. And yeah, we have to pay attention to this trend line too. We have to pay attention to the formation of candles in this area too. My opinion and my analysis is bearish. I think we are going to see some lower prices, but my analysis is not a financial advice for you. Do your own analysis, do your own trade, and I hope you make profit. See you later.